Hey guys, it's Clank here, and welcome to today's stream. And yeah, there is a new big structure here that is not quite finished. Today was meant to be originally just a normal video, but the files for the time-lapse of me building this kinda went bye-bye somewhere. Yeah. So I suppose I will just be building this tree farm, because that's what I'm gonna be making. Okay, I'm back now, guys. So we'll just be pretty much building this up, and we'll have to make a kind of piston thing here. And this whole thing is from Silent Whisper's tutorial, and I'll put a link into the description after the stream finishes. And once it just uploads itself as a video. So this is like where the wood is gonna be coming out, and this is gonna be a primarily a azalea tree farm, because the other type isn't fully AFKable. This one where you just basically flick a lever and it just does the thing for you. Like it does its thing. Right, we might as well just try it out. Or probably not. We'll try it out once we have all the glass in. I think now we will just start placing it in. I'm watching the tutorial at the same time here. At the moment, there is a slightly broken feature with this, that the moss blocks, I mean the what do you call them, the moss carpets and the azalea bushes, I think, they aren't meant to be pushable. So at the moment they have to be pushed over an empty block so that they just pop off as an item, and then they all just get collected into this chest here, or saplings if you're using a different kind of design. And I don't think I will need any sort of staircase, even though there's one in the treehouse, because we have the jump boost from our base still, so we can just jump up in here and just turn it on if we need to. But here we actually need to put in a bunch of dirt. I have no idea why it's meant to be dirt. It just says so in the tutorial. I suppose we won't question it. Just be dirt here, and then like a so. So that you can get into here. It has to be glass over there, if I believe so. And this thing has taken quite a bit to build so far. It was originally meant to be there. I even flattened out the area, but then I asked, does anyone actually own it? And Waffle said that it's owned by Scorp. Even though like his base is way over there, he still owns all of the swamp, even this part somehow. But like there you can see like the border kind of the swamp. But I couldn't really build it there, because then there would be enough space for the block thing. And I just stacked all the wood into one giant pile. I think that maybe if we get some sort of deal with Waffle, we could probably, or Scorp, we could probably make a kind of TNT dispenser thing, so it just blows up the wood instead of us having to mine it, and that way it'll just be fully AFKable. so that you don't have to even do anything. Well, except maybe refill the what do you call it? So maybe you actually have to refill the bone meal for the farm to actually function. You might as well also put in those pieces, and we do have to place this one solid block here. I'm just looking at the video right now, so that you can so the azalea trees don't grow too tall, and if they are too tall, then the pistons won't be able to reach, and it also will spawn it in like a weird formation, you could call it, where it is 2 blocks on like the same layer, so that the pistons would just get jammed and it'll just break the whole thing. Let's skip on the video. Okay, so we need to put in another layer of glass on top of this, and another layer of dirt, and it seems so. And it's possible to make this into a nearly every type tree farm, but you can't really, so that kind of sucks. Now, what do you need for the word fungus to? It's kind of confusing at the moment because there's just a whole lot of lore going around the nether transformation and stuff. And MC's base got corrupted and stuff. It's bone meal, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's bone meal. I wanted to try and make a kind of screen before this stream starts, but apparently you can only share the screen that you're actually playing something on, so that kind of sucks. And this, maybe there isn't enough room. Yeah, I believe so, like that. And that's all the glass blocks there. Yeah, I think it works now. So we just have to switch it on. Everything's functioning as it's meant to. But no azalea trees yet. I think we're out of bone meal. Because I think that he might be growing actually the wrong thing. We might as well just get over to his base, because we have to go to the shopping district anyway to buy some bone meal, because I'm fully out of it. This tunnel is a little bit close to completion, as I still haven't done it, and if I finish it, my reward will be 12 diamond blocks, which would be nice to have, even though I have like, I think 61 blocks now, since I spent a few on the auction the last time. And also we do have a new project going on. Some of you may know what it is, and it is the End project, where we'll be transferring the whole End island, we already started it, into the overworld. We have taken out all of the obsidian pillars right now, and we have a lot of obsidian that we will not need probably. So Corrupted wants to buy some, Noob wants to buy some, and a few other people, I think Grant. So that'll be some profit for us. I'm not sure how much is the bone meal, so let's grab a bunch. I think he sells it in bone blocks. 8 diamond per stack. Yeah, I say I will buy as much as we can. So that's 8 diamonds. 8 diamonds. Yeah, I might as well just go all out. Yep, we're using up a lot of our monies here. We're gonna be broke after this. And we also have to get some fireworks of our ender chest. I really need to figure out how to have some like background music for streams. I'm not even sure if it's possible on the console, or do you have to be like on PC. If I have to be on PC, then it's a kind of pain in the butt because my laptop isn't really capable of it. So I don't think that he's at his base. Huh. I think this, yeah, a honeycomb farm. And yes, their house burned down, as far as I know. And by accident, I think it was Noob that, instead of clicking the what do you call it, the candle with a flint and steel, by accident he shift clicked and it set his whole house on fire. So it was quite a nice house. So that kind of sucks. I don't think I should be carrying around our whole valuable box with us, as you never know, some weird glitch might kill us or something. You never know. The game is weird and it's buggy in many ways. If only there was a faster way of travel even than these ice boats, which are quite fast on their own anyway. We were flying super low to the ground there. I might as well just go to the end while we're at it, to show you guys all the progress that we've made. So far, I think it was me, Gidster, MC, and Corrupted that has helped a bit. I'm not sure what Corrupted has done after I left, I think a few days ago. And perfect. I can't sleep right now, because I do not want to set my spawn point here. So I suppose we'll just have to hop into the end real quick. Weird glitch. And I have went ahead and he's done nothing. Lovely. And I have went ahead and gotten rid of all the bedrock from these portals. And I do have a tower design that I'll be using for all of these. That should look cool. And here is where the lake will go. I'll be going through the center of it. And This is how much obsidian we have. It's a true monstrosity, monstrous amount of how much we have. Yes, I definitely very know English. So I think I will just fill up this whole chest with them. No, it fell into hopper. And we'll have to like take half. We should probably look for maybe like a skeleton spawner so we could get a lot more of this stuff without having to pay a fortune. Well, we don't pay too much for it, but it's still a bunch of diamonds. I'm thinking that I might go on a mining trip at some point and might make it into a stream maybe. There's a lot of mites there. Yeah, enough inventory space. Yeah, just the perfect amount. Like that. It kind of sucks that you can shift click items into the crafting grid, because that would make crafting a lot faster in many ways. Yeah, we'll have just enough to fill up this. No, not white dye. Why? We have no use for it. Huh. I wonder why it didn't grow the azalea. Maybe there's something wrong with timings or something like that. Maybe if we flick it on like that. Ah, perfect. Why is it rooted dirt now? I think that there's no bone meal in this one. Or there is. Maybe if this lever is switched off. Oh no, something is really broken here. Not good, not good at all. Why does this have to be broken? Why of all things? I'm pretty sure that I've done all the redstone correctly. Where are these pistons gone? Alright, is there meant to be pistons here? What on earth has happened? I think that most of the pistons... How did they get over here? I think it's definitely some of our timings that are incorrect. Oh, this will be such a pain to fix. But how did the pistons end up getting sucked all the way over there? How do we have an extra normal piston? Where did the sticky piston go? Oh, here. I was like, where could it have gone? That goes back there. Huh, maybe it's because this stuff isn't dirt yet or something? I don't know. The game works in mysterious ways, of which I do not know, and somehow some azalea got over here also. Maybe this has to be completely dirt, and then there's a few up there. Huh. I really like the sound of bone blocks placing. As far as I see, there is some glass on every observer there is in here. Maybe I missed some. It all seems in order and how it's meant to be. Big villager. Noise. Maybe we try it again. Yeah, I think something is wrong with these timings, because these pistons aren't meant to fire all the time. Or are they? Maybe if we try to put it into manual mode. That is quite a bit of bone going into it. What a stubborn piece of azalea. Maybe because of these leaves. Why doesn't it want to grow? Well, it grew once. I don't think we have the timings right, because these pistons are meant to be fire and take this. I think something's not connected here. As far as I know, these pistons are meant to like fire to double extend and take the logs with them. You know, like, I'll check when he tests it. Yeah, it's supposed to take the whole thing with it, but it doesn't want to. Maybe I have some redstone missing, or something isn't firing at the right time. Maybe there was meant to be a block here. I really do not know how. Because this is mostly this part, I believe, that's kind of broken-ish. Maybe some of this redstone isn't connected properly. I think maybe just the timings. Maybe this one was meant to be changed. Hold on, we gotta just get like a lever or something so that we can mess around with it, maybe. And of course I have none. Yes, a button will do. Yeah, so that fires correctly. Oh, that is not correct at all. Something's definitely wrong with the timings there. Because why would it just yoink a whole piston wall when it's not meant to? At least it's not anything more major. I suppose we just have to look at all the timings again. So this is all the hopper bits. Maybe these are incorrect. I think this one might have to be on like an extra tick of delay, although I'm not sure. And it's gonna be a... No, that's all right. Maybe there's not enough of them. That's one, that's two. Perfect. That's 1, 2, 3. Might as well sleep also, so we don't have any creepers that just blow the whole thing up. Because that would not be nice at all. Still broken. I think that we have to just reset that to how it was, because I don't think that's meant to be on that kind of delay. Because I don't think it has anything to do with that part. It might be something to do with the other timings, maybe something like here. Four ticks, 2 ticks, yeah, that's meant to be like that. Maybe this one here, because that's meant to be like that. And he's onto this part now. I think it's something to do with these pistons firing and pushing it a bit too much. Yeah, the timing is alright. This clock is good. This is just to switch off the... Well, there he goes. Maybe it's this timing here. It's like so many things could have gone wrong in this. It's such a complex thing, just for me, because I am not the greatest with redstone at all. That's meant to be a 1 tick timing. Is there any other timings that could have broken? Like this one doesn't matter at all, because this one just pushes it. This is gonna be a truly pain in the butt to fix. Like, let's see again what goes wrong. We can probably just test out with like one singular block. Huh. Yeah, so it all gets pushed in the middle. It's like they all fire at random. Oh god, now it's even more broken. Not good, not good at all. How many broken is even more? It fixed itself. Kinda. Not really. Let's go back there. Those should go back there. And where are these 2 pistons gone? What? Oh wait, why is that a sticky piston? If I can get out of my own contraption. Well, not my own, but I built it, so... Maybe it's this one that's causing all the problems. Imagine if it was. But probably isn't. Are these sticky? Yeah, there's all sticky pistons. So it's facing the wrong direction. So somehow we're missing 2 pistons. Well, here is one, and the other is in my inventory. Oh well. If we replace those, just grab some more wood to play around with. Yeah, it's like they all fire at pretty random times. Yeah, I feel like something's wrong with some of the timings or something. Maybe it's just glitchy. I think I'll check, do his pistons all fire at the same time also, or do they fire at random times? Yeah, like his all fire at the same time. But I can't imagine it has anything to do with this. Yeah, like the sequence is alright, but then it's like when they retract, something goes wrong. Very wrong. I think this would be more of a figuring things out stream. Well, then probably ended up in the chest. And I love having jump boost. Hold up, no I didn't. I thought I just reset it to like a wrong tick or something. Tick or something. That grass, probably nothing to do with it. Maybe if I just try it out. Maybe we're getting azalea bushes down there. If we go into player mode. So that worked, at least. Now it took just a whole piston wall, but it is. Ah yes, lovely jubbly. A nice and broken tree farm. Oh god, what went on here now? These pistons, yeah, they're meant to be there. No. This one's just the extra one from my inventory. That one's meant to be there? Question mark. These two are meant to be here, and then the rest of these. Well, it pushed out some of the logs, but we can't have something that barely functions. It's like firing it dry. It's like these aren't getting properly triple extended or whatever it's called. Maybe these observers are getting updated somehow. Something along the lines of that. Maybe. No. has this stream been going on so far? Like 40 minutes. I think we'll just end at an hour because I just have to have time to figure this out somehow. So yeah, these are meant to be pushing in the top branches, and these are meant to be taking the bottom branches from the middle. So these are all correct, I think. Then there's just these that don't fire at the right time. There has to be something wrong with the timing, so this is where the redstone comes from there, if I can get up there. Maybe it's this timing that's wrong. Maybe just say 2-tick delay, or was it a 2-tick delay already? And so like this side fires correctly, I think. Nope. So it takes it, then gets pushed. Let's get some scaffolding blocks. Something ended up getting taken. Yeah, it did. Continuing to put in some of the bone meal here because we have way too much in our inventory. Just clogging it up. It's like, it's definitely something wrong with the timings for those. So I suppose I'll just have to mess around with timings until something works, potentially, or just breaks completely, and I'll have to ask Waffle to fix it. Because he is the good one at the redstone, and I think there's someone else on the realm that's quite good at it. But it's definitely not me. That's alright, I think. So the timing for those, I cannot really do anything with the timing of those, can I? This is getting annoying. Okay, that's better. Maybe we put this a bit later, so it fires a bit later. I really have no idea. It's a bunch of, at least it's a decent azalea farm. Huh. Well, it's pushed it there. Now it's not wanting to grow anymore. I wonder why. So we get like a normal azalea. Maybe it's because of those branches there. I wonder, does this not want to work? I think I would just have to test it out on blanks again. So a block that we can recognize. Plop it down. Grab another one. So otherwise that breaks. Kinda. Oh, very kinda. Kinda is more of an underestimation of how it's breaking, probably. I don't think that wall piston's meant to be here, or is it? No, it's this one that's not meant to be here. It's like there's so many pistons in this build. I'm glad I still haven't put in that chunk of it. These are meant to be normal ones. So it wasn't that one timing. Maybe it's meant to be even later on. Kinda. Longer timing, maybe. So we just fire it. It's something that's like these are meant to fire. Like let's just put one for a demo, maybe. Yeah, and then it just takes it. And then what if it's, you know, like these will be pushing themselves out. Yeah, but it's like when it breaks. And there's a block that gets stuck here. And then it's just no good after that. And there really needs to be a tool that can break pistons like fast, like instant mine them at least. This is just a demo block, I think. Yeah, it is. Oh my. But I think I'll end the stream here because it isn't very interesting. Me just trying to figure out what has gone wrong here. So I'll end the stream here, and goodbye.